There we go. If you notice on the thumb and the title, you might have noticed I got a Dremel. And I want to update you guys with something that I've been working on. I know I'm slow in my brain right now. I want to show you guys something I've been working on while I'm editing. Because editing D&D content, Fables D&D content, is a lot more of a slow burner, I often am painting while I edit. So let me show you what I got. I hope the camera went through. Is the camera broken? Camera is not broken. Great. Look at this sucker. So, if you guys have been around for a while, you know that I've already painted these like chunks of rubble in the past. I repainted them. They're not new. They're repainted to match a bit more of this aesthetic with rotate. We have orange clay tiles for the roofing. We have kind of sandy stone. Hi, Celine. We have sandy stone going on the stones here. We have the dark gray, which was the base, and a couple will stay. And we have light gray, which kind of blends into the sand. On this angle, it kind of pops, which is really cool. And then up here, you can see I'm putting dark brown pieces. And the point of this tower is it has a specific purpose for an upcoming adventure. And I want it to be a universal, all-terrain tower at the same time. So color-wise, it's got to feel very neutral. But it's also got to look good. So I've been painting this while I edit. And I've been repainting these tiles to match the color aesthetic. Because I like the idea of, we got sandstone, we have silty stone, we have clay stone, then we just got gray stones, dark gray ones. More on that if you check out episode 19 of the podcast, available for members and patrons. Links in the description. So yeah, I got really excited and I started painting a new aesthetic for it. And then you might notice these guys going on. These showed up in the mail. I got them from Etsy. I wanted kind of a contrasting scatter terrain to rock rubble. I wanted tiles of barricade made by wooden trash or junk. And this is pretty great. And I got shields, wagons, barrels, boxes, sticks. I'm gonna paint this in more detail later. But overall, this is like, by itself, this is a really cool like battle terrain. And I like that it's all encompassing and really aesthetically pleasing. Are they actually stones? No, they're not. They are 3D printed plastic. I cheated. I'm sorry. But yeah, this tower is really cool. The more I paint it, the more I actually like the model itself, which is, for me, so far, rare. It is a very good 3D printed quality. These rubbles are a little bit low res, which is fine. They're rubble. The tower itself, it's technically a low res file or print. When I compare the layers, see if I can show you guys. When I compare the layers on the rubble to the tower, you can tell that it's not resin high resolution. but this is definitely higher resolution than the Rubble. The Rubble, I think from point of ordering to receiving, was like a couple weeks of printing. I ordered this for like 2 months before I got it. So time was spent printing a good model, and I'm super satisfied with it. Where did I get it? I got it on Etsy. I know. I think the shop that I'm remembering, because I order from quite a few different shops, the one I'm remembering is the one. But let me double check my purchases. Yeah, Dungeon Artifacts. Bring up the logo, his shop logo. Alright, this is all I can show because phones. So that is Dungeon Artifact from Detroit, Michigan. I was so satisfied with this model, I don't plan on purchasing big models from anyone else. Super satisfying. I can't wait to get to the washing part. Hopefully I can do that on camera versus by myself, because I think you guys will love that. But let's focus on what the thumbnail and the title are talking about. My new Dremel tool. I'm gonna put some of this away, and we'll start. Go all down here. This guy can go perch. Actually, I could probably put this in the background of the shot. That's neat. River Pebbles? I try to reread that. My brain didn't process it. Looks pretty cool. Like you might have built it out of river pebbles. Yes. Okay. Hi, Chance. Alright, we got the Lazy Susan here. It happened. Here, it's time. So, I've already opened it up, double checked the instructions, making sure I'm not being dim-witted. This is going to be loud. You guys won't be able to hear it. My cats are going to hate it. I put the sander already on it, but so this is the first time I've ever purchased a Dremel tool. The first time I used the Dremel tool a while ago. So I will easily embarrass myself in front of you all real soon. Look forward. Push the like button if you're impatient about my embarrassment. Let's see. I'm still learning. Does it think? Yes. All the different heads. The wire brushing is not what I want. There's the grinding wheel and cutting wheel. There we go. These thin discs of fiberglasses. Cutting off similar operations, cutting off frozen bolt heads, nuts, screws, so mostly metal. Okay, so that might be overkill, and I might just have to stand stuff down. Okay. Oh, I look away for 1 second. I wonder where that name came from. You can delete small details with Dremel. Yes. So, the reason of purchasing. Reason I purchased was so we can grind / sand off this excess wood on the edges. Also, I added right after the stream, I put these 2 boards in there to give some support to help with the leaning in. And I also need to clean off, which I think the sanding one will be fine for this one, but this one has a lip, and I need to ideally cut it, but it might be a thing to sand in. If I had a belt sander, that would be the tool to use. I don't have a belt sander. This is a super small space. This is what we got. And I've already put one of the sanding heads on. So we'll see how this goes, guys. Baby's first sander. Dremel tool sanding. Like I said, the natural progression of this show will eventually be me making a house. A real house in the wilderness, streaming it. With a Dremel tool the whole way through. Cats are gonna hate. Let me put a sound blanket up behind me, so that way the cats can at least get some buffer. Let's see, can I show you guys that? That's not bad. Ooh, that's disorienting. I got this. I know what to do, guys. Tap there. Pan it. There. Alright, I'll be right back. Yeah. Don't know yet. They are. That's why I'm about to sound like that. Got one of my sound blankets. I got some small little screws with hooks mounted up there. So that's gonna be how I'm hanging the sound blanket. And this is a pretty thick sound blanket. Here you go, guys. Look at that. Look at that. It's so pretty. That should help. No, we can't grab hold up here though. I'll do a better job. All right, kids. Been working with Dremel for years. Okay, Benny. Let me read your previous one here. Let me catch up. That thing is way too big and heavy and unwieldy for small details. Okay. It's gonna be fun. Way better for small detail stuff. Been working with my Dremels for years. Alright. Hey, this could be wrong. I'm gonna try it, and if it's not good, hey, we'll pick a different tool. Otherwise, and if we can't, eventually we're going to get to making another tile today. English. How do I use it? How does it work? Alright. Set to low. Allie, I'm about to turn on. First time turning on in the apartment, so sorry, cats. Well, that's not bad. Okay, cool. Yeah. Definitely high pitch. Come on, I got two. Okay. Hello, Red. Set to the lowest settings. It's shooting towards me. Got it. Don't want it to do that.
We need to get you goggles.
I have glasses. The worst thing that's going to happen is me losing my eyesight.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Benny's probably laughing right now. Okay. Okay. I'm satisfied with the results. Can you guys even hear the Dremel? Or is my audio filter like wiping it out? Smells so good. We need some sort of clamp, either fix the piece to place or lock the Dremel in place. That's fine. I'm kind of fine with holding it at the moment. You can hear it? That's good. And the music, all the sound stuff's balanced. That's good. Doing it right off camera. Sorry, guys. How was the sound on that? Was it too annoying? Pretty good. I'm really satisfied with that. Cool. Guys, I can't wait to photo scan this. Some good Dremel ASMR. And there's not a lot of pressure I'm applying, which is great. That's a success, guys. Alright, let's hit these big nubbins. This guy, if you guys have any idea on the best way to get rid of this nubbin, let me know. This nubbin's just gonna be sanded. cutoff wheel. All right, let's see if I got that wheel. There it is. Thank you, Nightbot. If Nightbot could hear me. Alright, Benny. I'm relying on your expertise. Alright, cutoff wheel. I don't feel... No, I think these ones are meant for tougher material than soft wood. Actually, no, this is way more intense. What do we got here? Let's see. There are special for wood, but the big black metal one will work too. Scissors for haircutting gives you the tingle. Good to know. Big black one will work. Okay. What about these little guys? What do you think, Benny? So this one's the grind one, so I definitely don't want to use that. I feel like this one's meant for stones. Okay, let me bring it a little bit closer so you don't have to squint at the screen. So it's just the starter kit that comes with it. This is the grinding wheel, so I feel like this would be for stone as well. And some metals. This little guy, I don't see reference to. Do 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 do. I can't hear music. Okay, there's music. Maybe just use a saw. Yeah, I don't have a saw. So, we're gonna use Dremels. Alright. Let's unplug this sucker. So I don't make a mistake. Learn how to put this onto one of these rods, and that is a off-camera thing because that's going to be the least entertaining thing, is me stumbling on how to put a stick together. So let's put this away for a second. Might have another solution. I could sand it down. Got the tool right here. I don't have a saw, which... This crafting channel is taking up my kitchen, guys. This is not a garage. So, I'll look into a saw another day. but we can work with this. This is the kind of channel where the viewers are more of an expert than the person on the screen. It'd be a good time to talk about how subscribing to the YouTube channel is a good idea. Also, leaving a thumbs up. Benny, what do you use your Dremel tool for? Both unique cases and most common cases. Quick connect ones, plastic, wood, metal. Easy it all up. Ease it all up. We requested some maintenance check-in on our refrigerator because it was yelling. That was a week ago, and the maintenance guy just showed up, and we try to request it on days that I'm not streaming. They're here to look at the fridge. Alright guys, I'm gonna go silent for a second. Let the maintenance guys do their work. Go ahead and drop a like and keep the chat going. Hey, can you hear me? 1 2 1 2. All right. Fridge seems to be fine. All right. Cool. So we got this guy done pretty much. It's ready to go. So we're going to build the next one. Cut some wood. And smell all the sawdust. Make sure this is unplugged. Ruler. So same steps as last time. We're gonna mark the ends, mark the middle, next one. Unless I can't hold everything together because my fingers are weird. Told the maintenance guy about your AC that died 2 years ago, and they still haven't. Yeah, thankfully, the AC that I got installed is my own dollar, so if something goes wrong, I don't have to wait on the maintenance guy. Yeah, it means that I have to deal with it. Kind of okay with that. For example, our shower for the longest time had drywall, painted drywall above tiles. So at, like, for me it would be at elbow height up, be drywall. Anyone who's built a kitchen or a kitchen, wet room, shower, whatever, you know it's bad. And it just kept getting moldy, kept falling apart, and we kept on asking for repairs, and all they did was come in and put spackle on the drywall. And I kept responding to the property manager that, like, hey, you know, I can do that. I like the bathroom shouldn't be having drywall in the shower. It should have some type of water resistant material. By the third time, they finally came in, pulled some of the drywall out, not like remove the piece, but like just cut out the bad stuff, put in a new one, and then just tile up the whole shower. It was wild to me that this was the choice, but I was like, hey, you know what? It's got tile. It's gonna be way more protected. I think the building has contracted with a specific maintenance company. So it's like the guys are guaranteed work and the pay is guaranteed. So that's like minimal effort. Our property manager hates it. Oh, it's the angle. Dude, I'd love to be a millennial that owns property. Would love that. Because that would mean still hope for other people. In LA, own property? That's tough. You'd have to have a... For reference, if this channel had 1 million subs and an average of like above 500,000 views everything I upload, yeah, I probably would own property in or near Los Angeles. But outside of those circumstances, I can't see it happening for normal people. Most people have like 3 to 4 roommates in a small space. And by small space, I mean like 1 bedrooms. So someone gets the living room. But on that topic, I've been learning more and more about how actual just solo houses are not probably the best idea. Mostly due to environmental reasons. Sure, you can get land so that way you can treat it and take care of it, which would be a dream. But it's actually more eco-friendly to buy an apartment. $225, quad 2, 406, 407, 562. You might want to look those up. Maybe think of for the stuff you do, those come in handy. Okay. Are those full on? Are those types of tips? I don't understand the numbering system. Because I know that the Dremel that I have is a Dremel 4000. This is how much of a noob I am, Benny. This is why it's hard to trust people on the internet. They don't really know what they're talking about. Tell me more, tell me more. Just a reminder for everyone that I dropped a 19th episode of the podcast for channel members and patrons. The video version is on YouTube, set for unlisted, while the audio only is available on Patreon. Those are tips. Tips and accessories. Okay, cool. Thank you, Benny. Seriously, thank you. Wonder if the market will ever come down. Well, to get not too deep in the weed, which I can talk more about on the podcast, but basically, companies like Zillow and other ones that I literally cannot remember their names are creating a bubble in the market. And they're actually losing a lot of money right now because of the natural reaction to the bubble. So people who are making $200,000 houses, selling them for $2 million, are only walking away with selling $400,000 or even less than the $200,000 that they bought it. I'm not an expert. Just try to stay aware. And I try to keep learning. Thankfully, I have really cool people like Benny who can show up and teach me a thing or two. Right. I'm surprised with how many like accessories they show in the manual that comes with the Dremel tool. So I was like, oh wow, this manual is its own advertisement. We need base sticks. We have wood. So we start with 3 and we're always going to work our way with 3 per row. We need to draw some lines so that way we can tell if we're going straight or not. You know what I want them to, like... I don't want them to remake it because I don't think it will get better. But I would really think it's funny if they remade Dante's Peak. Like, that's how far the remake culture became a thing. We got down to Dante's Peak. I think housing is costly everywhere around the world. It is. Even owning a piece of land is expensive. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if purchasing land is possible where I live. Unless an angel came down and blessed me with an insane godly of a gift. Gilligan's Island remade? Ooh. Needs to be a TV show, and they tried to recreate every episode plot line beat for beat. That has the potential of making money. From the Netherlands, and at the moment, we're 1 million pounds short. Not a lot of millennials are lining up to be carpenters and house builders either, especially in America. I forgot to heat up the glue gun, so we gotta wait for that. Rain. $14. 15. All millennials want to do is be content creators. Hey, at least I went to school for filmmaking. I didn't grow up with the phone. They change it to have some sort of lost plot. Potentially. And it shows that I went to film school. Wait, let me put my the bars on here so you get a little bit of a wider screen. That'll tell you that I'm in film school. Hey, Sneaky. And okay, so the whole creator influencer wordy thing, you want to hear another word that's actually true? It means advertiser or salesman. An influencer is a salesman. That's their job. So think about how upside down today's world is. When you think of back in the medieval days, actors, no one cared for them. Today, actors are celebrities. People line up to be an actor. Salesmen, even as close as early 1900s, salesmen? Oh, no one would want to be a salesman. Like, traveling, you can't see your family, you're barely able to sell a product just to get pay your mortgage, let alone rent. Now, salesman is called influencer. It's called a creator. Take that. Enjoy that spoon. It is weird. It's even weirder when athletes do it. Oh, let's turn the athlete into a salesman. It gives me feelings of manipulation. It is. It's really... Thanks, Nightbot. It is a really bad word. It's a digital salesman. You can be a creator and a digital salesman. You can be a digital salesman, but not a creator. But either way, you're always influencing. Yeah, the language is really rough. It'd be great if I plugged in my hot glue gun. I'll take that L. Listen, if I try to sell you guys a product, know that I would rather you support me directly than buy someone's product. Now the hot glue gun is warming up. What an L. Alright, so I counted these up. Let's get another one of these prepared. Or I can cut this guy. Ta-da! And we need one more. Would like have what is these? Sawdust. You can't tell me it's not good for me. All right, hot glue gun is set to go. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do a cross beam. Not hot enough. Yeah, in the most recent podcast episode, I talk about Last of Us depth slightly. I think you'll enjoy it. And I talk about elementals in Genasi, if you know that word. Something special that I figured out how to use Genasi for in storytelling. That's another thing. I have been noticing a handful of influencers. I've noticed a handful of creators that are genuinely just artists. More and more pop up, which is exciting. Really refreshes the space. Some of them being painters, some of them being craftspeople, and you know they have now their own shops and workspaces from their backers and supporters, which is crazy cool. And it's funny, it's like this stream, like you're saying, Chance, is me building stuff that, sure, I'm going to sell, like all these tiles. I'm going to photo scan them, sell them as PDF so you can have cool terrain at your game. The stream's also for me to make cool stuff for the games that I want to play more often. Like, this stream is a necessity. The selling is a bonus. Oh, there's all the math. Close to 415 popsicle sticks will go into this. Probably a little bit less that Chance showed me I was being stupid. So the goal for the back, though, will be have to clean off the edge for it to fit. That would be the idea for the bottom. That will reduce a lot of flex. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Oh God, yeah, yes. Oh, well, hi, Alex. Voting on your attractiveness, I see. There we go. Benny, thank you so much for your insight and your advice. I'll have to scroll through the chat at the end of the stream to find those numbers again, but yes, I will definitely double check those. Unless someone wants to comment down below what Benny said in the chat, so that way I can just find it super quick. That'd be great. Benny, you have a great evening, day, night, whatever it is, morning. Boring, ugly. I won't be a streamer. Okay, boring. I'll stream for you. Benny, the more you... Not Benny, sorry. Alex. The more you vote on how pretty you look, you know, $1 being low, $10 being high, and the only way you can vote is by donating, the more you gotta show the evidence. At a certain point where you're just gaslighting us. Stupid joke. No, I appreciate it, Alex. You're amazing. Alex's abs have abs. Oh, that's why he keeps voting 10. Yeah, so yesterday I had plans on getting a lot of work done, and it became a bad day. Got hit by a massive migraine, which then upset my stomach, and I didn't get any work done. And then, of course, by the evening, my pain went away, and I was like, sucks that I have to go to sleep now, because now I'm ready to work. That on this row. As an MMORPG, Alex would have a crystal dragon. Yeah, that's true. One of the biggest things about communication I've learned, and it's hard, is spotting miscommunication and actively trying to understand and empathize so that way the best solution gets made no matter anyone's feelings. Hardest part. And I think the confidence side of things is difficult when you spot miscommunication and then might be afraid to speak up about it. There's already a grid. The hidden grid. Go look at, I want to say, the there are two things you can go look at. One, one of those first videos that I uploaded to this channel about introducing people. And when I introduced myself, I was rigid, difficult to speak, difficult to do anything on camera. I still struggle a bit, but then you want to go even further back. On Corridor Crew, what video was it? I think it's a behind the scenes video for Nerf John Wick, when I explained the sound design that I did for that video. You could hear it in my voice. I'm super... And then I did that, and I put that there, then this goes here, and that is what I did. I feel like I have a little bit better inflection. I speak a little bit more natural on camera now. I still struggle at going big and going hard on every single thing. I struggle at that. That is a difficult skill. But heck, look at Mr. Beast. Look at like his early video and how he spoke on camera versus how he has actively trained himself how to speak on camera. Who asked about the grid? Boring. So boring, every 3 tiles down, 1, 2, 3, and then one here, the offset triangle of the cuts. That is 1-inch grid right there. You can kind of see how the grid lines up. I feel ya. I think the one of the things that really helped me get better at just speaking, communicating, and enjoying the act of speaking using my mouth is playing D&D on the weekends. And then as you got better at doing it on camera as well. Like, look at early Julius versus late Julius. Because I've been looking at... You guys haven't seen the new footage yet. But episode 51, you'll see a difference in me as Julius than when Julius first showed up. And that's just confidence built over time, turning into a skill. And then I just gotta learn how to not smile so much, like how I'm doing right now. That's pretty funny, Chance. That was me laughing. Oh, Markiplier's first content, he didn't even have a camera. He was all microphone and all screen capture. and super awkward. Because he wasn't even streaming, he was just screen capturing with a microphone and then made an in and out point on the cuts and then uploaded that. Even their like old improv game videos, super awkward. Alright, so we're offset quite a bit. And we gotta fix that before we move forward. So. There's a pretty big gap going on right here. It's pretty flush up top, so that's not the problem. Just squeezing and packing it too much. Actually, we actually actually boring. We actually have to. Jeez. Fables actually has to do that sometimes because some of the grids I've made are gridless, or the maps I've made are gridless. And we have rulers on standby and stuff like that. We play those off camera to get used to them. Yeah, it's a wild thing. But then it just gets more crunchy versus 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, done. I did get Dremel right here. When the stream ends, check out the first half of the stream. We use the Dremel. We might actually use the Dremel by the end of the stream too. If I can get this to balance out right. Not caught up. Season 2, episode 17. I don't know if season 2 we got those maps yet. I think it was near the end of season 3 those maps started getting used. There we go. Oh, I wasn't supposed to glue these, weren't I? Was I? Oh. Alright, let's rip them off. That's how it was supposed to go. And then I would cut those. Kind of get put a cutting bit. Yeah, apparently I needed to get that, and I don't have that. So scissors it is. So let's stay organized. This. Oh, it was on? Was it too cold? And then I turned it off. Oh, I thought I turned it off. Boring. I seem to be okay with a script. I used to work on a phone room market research. Being off script, I get lost. I don't know the conversation. It's fine. Alright. I thought you guys were talking about how D&D games are on scripts. No, they're not. Still think it's funny that everyone thinks games are scripted. There's no way you could ever come up with such interesting ideas. This has got to be scripted.
I don't have time to script.
The economy of scripting a D&D show. Guys, I would Hey, thank you for becoming a skeleton! Kiba? Oh. Kiba, have you been here for a while? Alex, you don't have to be the best looking person in the room. You know that, right? Hey guys, this is what you guys have to roll to get through this, so make sure you make it look like you stumble a couple times, and then when someone hands you the advantage, you actually get a natural 20, and then we can thank Patreon at the 5-minute mark of the video. Yeah, that's how D&D is scripted. Kiba, you've been here for a while, right? feel like you're the only person I see with. I don't on my screen. I don't see your icons. I feel like I've seen on your name the X, K, and the Y a lot. That's awesome. You're able to become a skeleton. Thank you so much. Now you have access to the new podcast episode that dropped today, episode 19. And all the other podcasts before it, technically. I'm a prominent figure where I step. That needs to be on a business card. I'm gonna try to remember that an NPC someday on this channel is gonna say that. Who are you? I'm a... you'd consider a prominent figure where I step. And to be fair, Alex did buy this Dremel. With all the support Alex keeps dropping into this channel. And then all of you guys back in the channel on top of Alex's ridiculous kindness. That's how that Dremel showed up. Look at it. Look at what you guys did. Pretty tall too. That's the other side of the business card. I'm a prominent figure where I step. On the other side, I'm kind of tall too. Pretty tall too. That's funny. All right, that is balanced. Let's put wood on the back. Okay. So it's just a little too long. There we go. Okay, so in Fable Stream, removing gloves is a preload to a striptease. What a sentence. What a question. Pretty flat, it's just thicker than the rest. I don't have sandpaper. Dang it, I knew I was forgetting something. That's what we're talking about. Look at that. Being able to go from this... Oh, let's just lay it out like this. Now it's even more interesting. That Dremel gives my teeth anxiety. Oh, sanding down your teeth. Ugh. Get a damn mask. I know. I know that by now. Okay, if I'm gonna use this, I think, you know, today's day one, so all mistakes are made. I should definitely have a mask, a little small mask on hand for this, because it just shoots straight up in my face. And I don't want to use this on foam. I'd rather use the wire cutter on foam. I'm a glasses guy. I always figure my glasses are enough. Yeah, that's also true. What the hell even is that? Daddy chill, this is a popsicle stick wooden D&D terrain. Pretty cool. Can't wait to stain it. Two down, just 100 more to go. So you can have long boards, which go like this. Ooh, almost seamless. You can have sideways boards. You can have offset boards. Yeah, so I will make outdoor terrain eventually. Really about making the tiles right now, and then photo scanning those, which tomorrow I'm going to put time to make more tests on photo scanning the gray classic tiles that we've been working on. And then we got the wood. After the wood, there's sand, ice, and volcanic. That's exciting. And then for just like basic outdoor terrain, we'll get there. We'll get to that conversation. This is already episodes. Each one of these is going to be like 15 to 17 episodes, guys. Let alone, who knows how long this will take. But, how long have we been streaming? 2 hours? So I'm able to get one of these made in 2 hours. Maybe a little bit less with some banter and stuff. That's exciting. Could be a boat deck, port deck, or even tavern. Yeah. Each square is 30 foot by 30 foot on D&D scale, which is the average full walking distance. So you could run across the room basically, and you know that. So this is as small as the rooms get. Which I know you can make 3x3 tiles. Like these. And that's all good and cool and stuff. I think it's fine. But every time I do battle, like, this is really tight space. Because now, this is a pretty big room. 2 tiles. There you go, you're in the tavern. You can do it this way if you want, so that way you can organize the space slightly different. This is the north side, south side. I am planning on doing the stained wood as well, though. But I just want to get all these made and then do the staining. It also allows me to save up some money for buying this, the wash and the colors and stuff like that. While I have all the materials needed to make, I don't have all the materials to color and decorate yet. Would want to angle these in more. Do it this way. There's some glue in the way, but in general, this works. Thank you, Alex. That's gonna help get the colors I need. This one's sexy. Got some glue right in the corner here that I'm trying to remove. There. Right. Now let's try putting this in. It's pretty well balanced. See if I can give you guys an angle. Cool, guys. ones with like a trap door. Alex, au revoir. Thank you so much for the donations. I will try keeping it up, and next time I'll have a mask with my new Dremel tool. But it smells so dang good. You have a wonderful night. Evening, day, wherever you are. I swear Alex just told me where in the States he is. I don't remember where. Good afternoon. There might be a trapdoor under there. What are these beasties? Well, this is a dwarf with red skin. This is a human. These are technically basilisks. Eight-legged basilisks. I need water. So it looks like the Dremel tool was a good investment. That was a good stream, guys. The fact that we can literally make a tile per stream, oh man, that's so much faster. I guess by near the end of the 17 episodes of doing the gray dungeon tiles, I was doing like 3 pieces at once. So I guess it kind of works out. Makes sense. But yeah, we'll come back on Thursday. Make another tile. Cut some more wood. Be great. It's so cool to have this like toolkit building. It's also nerve-wracking having this toolkit keep building because I don't know where to store everything. Red dwarves are stars. There you go. Oh, I get what you're saying. Ah! And your name's Red. Now, in my fantasy world, dwarves are red because of all the iron oxide that's in their skin. But they could be from the stars. They could be from Mars. You never know. They could be anything you want them to be. Alright guys, I'm gonna call it there. This was really cool. Really satisfying. I gotta order some sandpaper so I can do some like big strokes. Yeah. Thank you again for hanging out on Tuesday. I will see you on Thursday. And dude, get ready for another good time. Alright guys, take care. See you next time. Right? I'll see you next time. How do I say the name? Kiba, because I keep wanting to pronounce X. X Kiba. Thank you so much for becoming a skeleton. Everybody else, have a great rest of your day, rest of your night, evening, morning, whatever it is for you. Have a great rest of it. See ya!